Hey guys, well, I'm at it again. I've been on Craigslist again. I've been all the way to the bottom of Craigslist and back up again, and so I've fished something out, and let's see what $800 got me this time. Last time it was Granny's sweet Buick, which I have actually sold. I sold it to Lyle's dad over there. He's a real nice guy, and he liked it and wanted it, and I wanted his money, so we made a deal. So let's see what we got. You saw another preview video of what this is already, but we'll give her a closer look. This is a 2006 Ford Fusion S. I don't know if you guys have seen R Peak's videos much, but if you have, you may remember I got tickled in one of his videos he made about going and getting a cell phone. His wife was describing, Honey Babe was describing what it was, and he said something about an iPhone. She corrected him. She said it's a iPhone 5S, and that's what this is. This is a 06 Ford Fusion S. Anyway, S is the base model in other respects, in other words, and it's just your standard Ford Fusion. It's a 4-cylinder, 2.3 liter 4-cylinder. It's got a 5-speed automatic transmission, and this one has 110,000 indicated miles. I hope that's correct. As far as Craigslist cars goes, it has the usual types of things wrong with it, but it was a smoking deal. I gave $800 for this car, and up and running good and driving good, it's worth more than that for sure. So these cars have been on my radar for a while because basically underneath they're a Mazda. It's got a Mazda engine, Mazda transmission, and I love my Mazdas. But I was really not interested in getting another Protege. A Protege is just too small for me now, even though it's a great car. So this one's, like I said, good points, bad points. So let's take a walk around and look inside of it, and we'll see what our money got us this time. It's got some missing hubcaps. It's supposed to have just regular base model hubcaps, but looks like they're long gone. The tires look pretty good. They're 16-inch tires. Look pretty good. At least these do. It's dirty. This car is dirty. It's been sitting somewhere, evidently, when it started acting up. Oh, I didn't tell you. I guess I told you in the last video, but it's got some sort of a transmission issue. And he said the transmission is not shifting right. It's doing something strange, so I've not looked into that yet. I will, though, of course, in some of the next videos. But for right now, we're just going to clean it up and assess it and see what all it needs, and then we'll deal with the transmission on its own segment. So, not too beat up. Just got some scratches here, as usual. Now, he had this put on. He's got this in both the windows from 10/13 to 2016. He had it up for sale for about a month or more. 110,007 miles, private party value in good condition, which this one is not in good condition. This one is probably fair. 2621. He was asking 1,800, and then in his ad he had dropped it to 1,000. And I asked him what he would take for it, just cash, and he said $800. I said, after the usual, I'm thinking about it, but I'm not really thinking about it, pause, I said, well, I guess I can do that. You know, of course you're thinking to yourself, oh, damn, hell yeah, I can do that. What a deal. It was sold new at Joe Macon's Ford in Columbia, Missouri, which is still there to this day. Got some paperwork with it, got the manuals. There's a low tire over there, looks like. I didn't notice that yesterday. It's alright. Some scuffage there. Seems like on cars like this car was, I think, mostly used around Smyrna, Georgia, which is a suburb of Atlanta. And you know, cars in the city, they always get the same type of issues with them. You know, people bang into stuff with the bumpers, and the bumper covers get scratched up and things like that, and this one's no exception. It's missing a piece of trim here, where that went. At least the mirrors are still on it. Usually I get one that's got the mirror knocked off. It's got the usual Craigslist cracked windshield, but this one isn't as bad as some of them. Worst part of it, I guess, on the outside of this bumper situation, somebody's caught the side of it here, banged it up, light's missing. Thought that's a piece of it. Don't know where the rest of it went. Uh-oh, we got some baling wire here. Got a little dent there. It's got a dent on the hood. May or may not be secondary to whatever they whacked with the front end there, but it's pretty straight. I'd say just looking at it, I don't think it's ever been wrecked because I don't see any evidence of repainting or anything like that. I've got his Acura going again. That's his, see the front of it, that's his 99 TL that he had to change the transmission in. So I guess he's got it back. They swapped it out from that junker back there. So let's set the camera down, guys, for a second. We'll see what I'll go by there. I don't like standing out and just pointing my camera at people out when they're driving by. That's kind of rude, I think. Well, I likes to drive, man. This car goes in and out 5 or 6 times a day at least, which kudos to him. Okay, let's look inside. This is usually where we get more horror stories. Let's see if the door's open. I think it is, but this one is mainly dirty. Carpet's dirty. Let's see. Nasty people. You know, I've just always been curious how the average human being could be so nasty. Their surroundings. But, and like I said, this is just a base car. It's not got anything fancy on it. The reason why I just wonder about the mileage on it is because it's got wear on the steering wheel and it's got wear on that floor mat down there, and it seems like that's more wear than it should be for the mileage. But if this car was used in the city a lot, then you have to remember that when people make shorter trips, they're in and out of the car a lot. So maybe the mileage isn't right. But just base stuff. It's got stereo, CD player, MP3 player, heat and air. There's the crack. No evidence of an oil change sticker in it. The mirrors delaminating some there. Never seen a floor mat curl up like that. That's strange. It's got cobwebs and stuff all over it. These door handles are known to break, and this one looks something weird's going on with this one because it's stuck out and doesn't go all the way back in. And what is all this? Is this sweat residue that I'm seeing? I hope that's pretty gross if that's what that is. Yeah. Well, this one back here is doing the same thing. What's that all about? See, that one, the back of it's broken. Back into bad. It's missing a mat. Nope, it's there. It's on the other side, I see. You see it? So, kind of funky. It's got cruise. Yeah, I think it'll clean up pretty decent. I showed on the field yesterday. I think I clipped in a little piece of this, but That ain't supposed to happen. And I'll tell you what's happened with it. The reason why that comes off like that is because there'll be a screw missing right there. Supposed to be a screw up in right there, and that screw ain't in there no more, because to take this out, you normally have to pry this thing apart, and this goes down right here. And then you be unscrewing that over there, and that thing will come up like that, and that thing ain't there no more. I guess it dropped off somewhere. Yeah, I have to go somewhere and pick me up one of them. Anyway, it's looking, yeah, here it is. It's looking in the trunk. He had the trunk open getting his stuff out of it, but I didn't get a good look in here, so. Uh-oh. Well, those hinges feel kind of tight. Ooh. Oh boy. Look at all that dirt. This thing has been sitting somewhere for a long time. Oh, we got a receipt here. Let's see what I got. I love receipts. Looks like somebody went to Kroger and picked up a bunch of stuff. They were 4715 Atlanta Road. That's probably there in Smyrna someplace. That's where this car, the title, the lady's name on the title, she lived in Smyrna. There's also a Smyrna, Tennessee. Lennox Plaza's on that one. Got some other stuff up there. Pulled this box out. He had this thing, which is a thermostat. And evidently these are made as a unit, and you have to replace the entire thing. So he bought one, and then he said he didn't have to use it because all it was a gasket, which is this little O-ring type deal made into it. But good. Now I got an extra thermostat if I ever need it. I hope I don't. But another receipt. Living Well Luncheon, AG Roads Health and Rehab. This is from Publix. I know about that. I go to Publix all the time. I have problems with them too sometimes. This one was at Highland Station, 4480 South Cobb Drive, Smyrna, Georgia. Store manager Jeffrey Nagy. Kind of extra headlight. Hey, that's good. And looks like a couple empty bottles of 5-hour energy. Somebody been in here before. They'd be pulling that. Has it got the stereo wire in it? I'll tell you right now, no, I'm kind of disappointed that there's no random stereo wires running around someplace. Come on, previous owner, you could have done better than that. Alright, let's look at the heart of the beast here, shall we? Dirty, dirty. Oh, God. Let me put you down for a second. Okay then. Like I said, this is a 2.3 liter Duratec. This is a Mazda engine. This is the first engine I've ever seen with a dipstick going through the valve cover. And it's kind of dirty, filthy and stuff. Not really greasy, just dusty. Cobwebs on it. This thing, like I said, this thing's not been running in a long time. All he told me, he said his son was driving this car. I don't even know there's a lady's name on the title. He said his son was driving it, and that he was just going up a hill one day, and it jerked or did something, and then after that it wouldn't. He said it gets up to a certain speed and it tries to shift, and it won't go in the next gear. Or we'll just have to drive it and see what it does. It's got my nemesis, this damn electronic throttle body. You know what? Yeah, anyway, still got its battery wrap around it. Looks like they put a new battery in it. Now, fairly new, K5. You ever wonder how to diagnose, determine battery dates? It's that little code down there. K5 means whatever month K corresponds to of 05, or 15 in this case. So anyway, what's that say down there? J something 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 University. She? What is that? Crank it up. Lyle's going for a drive. Like I said, Lyle goes for a lot of drives. Man in his machine. Everything sounds good. The only thing is I hear something over here squinching, like a dry idler or something going up there. I hope it's not the water pump making noise. Hear that? Okay guys, well, it's time to do one of my favorite things on stuff like this and wash this thing up and see how good we can make it look. So I gotta get my tools of the trade out, my vacuum cleaner, my bucket, my hose, my brushes. Let's go to town on this thing and bring it back from the precipice.